Hi, this is Jason Potash. If you want a lot more free traffic, stick with me for just a few minutes. I'm going to show you something that will give you a huge unfair advantage online and a flood of traffic. You see, for the past few years, I've been using a hidden, ultra-targeted, free traffic source that only a select few even know about or have access to. And since I don't want everybody and their uncle using this, I will be taking this video down soon. You'll understand the reason why in just a few minutes. So please, watch this entire video right now while it's still online. Let me ask you a question. What if you could literally snap a finger and dominate the top 20 search results on Google, sending a flood of new traffic to your website almost instantly? How would that transform your online business today? And wait, it gets better. Now imagine if you had the power to pull in targeted traffic from thousands of other good quality websites anytime you like, without paying for it. It would be like having your own traffic getting machine. Just power it up and get more traffic. Well, as unbelievable as this may all seem, I created something that is pretty much what I just described to you. And before I go any further, I am not talking about some new auto traffic spam software or a new way to game or trick Google, Twitter, or Facebook. It's none of that nonsense, I can assure you. I'm all about building my business without using short-lived tactics to trick or fool the search engines. I mean, that stuff never works for very long anyway. But getting traffic is tough, isn't it? If you've ever tried to get traffic before, you know that it's either very expensive or takes a ton of work, or sometimes both. You can burn hours of time and sweat it out trying to submit articles, create new Twitter accounts, submit RSS feeds, all that stuff, in attempts to get some free traffic. Or just buy some big hulking course, watch 30 videos, and try and learn this stuff all on your own. I mean, who has the time this day and age? If you're like most people, you just want the damn traffic, without all the usual headaches, frustrations, and costs involved trying to get it. Am I right? I mean, I can relate because I've been there. I know people say that all the time. I've been there. It's not your fault. But seriously, I have been there. When I got started online back in 2001, it was pretty easy to get free traffic. It was like the glory days of traffic getting. And these days, it's no picnic. The competition is fierce. Google is constantly smacking you down, slapping you around, pulling your sites down. And unless you are a real smart search engine SEO whiz, it's real tough to compete. Today, you need an edge to win and to get traffic. I mean, so what do? Extend the max on your Visa card, go and buy some traffic and hope that you don't lose your shirt? Or keep submitting more articles, more RSS feeds, create more Twitter accounts, and pray that something eventually sticks and works for you? Well, if you've tried it all and done it all, and finally just want to see some results, I've got some great news for you today. You see, a few years back, I started building something that has turned into the equivalent of that traffic-getting machine that I referenced earlier in this video. Seriously, it's that powerful. Dominate the top 20 search results in Google within a few days? Yes, you can. Create an instant surge of traffic with one single piece of content? It's actually easier than you might think. How do I know for sure? Because me and my customers are doing it today. How are we getting crazy results like this? Well, we have the edge that I talked about earlier. A traffic-getting machine called Traffic Kaboom. There are 4 parts that make this work so well. Content syndication, plus mass distribution, plus clever automation, nothing spammy or overly automated going on here, and I'll explain in just a second, plus detailed step-by-step how-to training. So here's how it works. The first part's content syndication. That's where you come in. You create the content and plug it into our system, and we syndicate it. I know, nothing too exciting here so far. But this next part is a biggie. Let's talk about distribution. Getting your article or video submitted to a few directories ain't going to cut it anymore. It's not 2008 anymore. And that may have worked a few years ago. It does not work the same today as it did over the past few years. Today, you need massive distribution of your content, getting hundreds or thousands of sites to give you traffic and contextual in-context backlinks. I mean, this is huge. And Google has made it public knowledge that they place a huge value on links that are placed within context of articles or content on websites. We're not talking about putting links on the bottom of a website or in the blog roll on blogs. We're talking that links that appear naturally within the actual content on the sites themselves. That's how the big players get loads of traffic today. But the problem is, how do you get mass distribution? How do you tap into a massive source of sites that you can use and leverage to help you get more traffic? Well, that problem is solved. Traffic Kaboom has thousands of distribution partners, all good quality, human-reviewed and approved sites that we syndicate your content to. Plus, we also cover the top video directories too. And in fact, the majority of our partners are also our customers. So yeah, we tend to trust them more than just any old Joes off the street. And these sites cover a ton of niches, topics, and markets, the exact kind of places that you want to get highly targeted traffic from. Plus, we have plenty of checks and balances in place to ensure that these sites get a good, unique mix of content from us. Google likes this. Google does not want to see sites filled with nothing but 300 to 400 word articles or sites filled with nothing but only YouTube videos. There's got to be a good mix, a naturally good mix of content. And that's exactly what we deliver with the syndication and distribution engine I just explained to you over the past minute or so. And a big part of the equation is automation. And I know over the past few years, automation's gotten a bad rap, hasn't it? Too many push-button tools out there, too many over-automated systems that usually blow up in your lap after a few weeks. Well, this is not the case with what I'm talking about today. We have built in just enough automation to save you hours of time and make this super easy for you while not turning this into some brainless spam tool that you might have heard about over the past few weeks or months. And plus, don't forget, we have moderators, yes, actually people, humans on payroll in place to watch all this stuff and catch any funny business going on. So before you think that this is another link spam network or some rinky-dink submitter software where you push a few buttons and traffic magically falls out of the sky, think again. Traffic Kaboom is way more than that, and it delivers long-term results. And to get you up to speed generating traffic as quickly as possible, you'll get access to all the training you need to really grease the wheels and get you going fast. Are you beginning to see what a big advantage this will give you to drive a flood of targeted traffic to all your websites, offers, landing pages, review sites, or blogs? And at this point, I bet there's one big question on your mind, right? How much? What's this going to cost me? $19.97, what's the big price going to be on this? Well, before I answer that question, let me ask you this. What are you prepared to pay for traffic today? What's traffic worth to you? What's a good targeted visitor landing on your website worth to you? 5 cents per visitor? 20 cents? $1? I mean, you only know that number. I can't make it up for you. But rather than pay per visitor or pay per click, what if Google suddenly released some crazy new flat rate traffic plan for $50 per month? I know, would probably never happen, but imagine they did. You get all the free traffic you want for a low monthly fixed fee. Would you be interested in this? So instead of you busting your chops trying to manually get traffic or fall off your chair when you see that big old AdWords charge on your next Visa bill, you'd know that every single month your traffic getting is taken care of for a mere $50. Peanuts. Well, this might sound like some dream scenario or pipe dream, but I'm here to tell you that it is real. And what I just described to you is available to you right now once you join Traffic Kaboom. For less than $50 per month, you can generate all the ultra-targeted traffic and backlinks that you want. But as good as all this sounds, I'm guessing you have a few concerns, right? I mean, won't Google shut this playground down soon? Well, they haven't in 5 years. I mean, and recently, with all the changes happening in Google, all the latest updates and slaps, our sites are even doing better than they were before. And why is that? Our sites are well indexed, they're aged, and they're very niche focused. We're not talking about these big blenders of content that include tens of thousands of articles on 100 different topics or categories like article directories. And everyone knows that as of recently, Google hates article directories. They don't like these big hulking sites that try to be all things to all people. And we're not following that same game plan. We're taking very narrow focused approach to the sites that we have in the network. And we're playing by Google's rules. We're not trying to game the system. We're trying to work with Google, deliver value and good content to visitors. And the proof's in the pudding. We're getting rewarded as a result of following that plan and doing that. Is Traffic Kaboom easy to use? We have detailed step-by-step training in our members area. It won't take you long to get up to speed, but if you need more hand-holding, a little more spoon-feeding, There's more training available to you in the members area, a lot of information there for you. But the big question is, how do you know if Traffic Kaboom will work for you? You see all kinds of promises hit your inbox every day. Everyone's claiming the next big thing. Everyone's claiming to have the magic button. Well, after watching this entire video, I encourage you to check out some of the testimonials below on this page to see what kind of results our customers are getting using Traffic Kaboom. And I think you'll be surprised when you see just what's happening after they go ahead and sign up and start using the power tools we have in this system. But the truth is, I don't know you. I don't know your business. I can't promise that you'll get 250 visitors a day. I can't promise you'll get 50 visitors a day using Traffic Kaboom. And that's why I'd like to invite you to try out Traffic Kaboom for yourself. Get inside, put it to the test, and see what it does for you. There's no complicated software to figure out. You won't have to watch 18 videos either just to get started. Just sign up, log into Traffic Kaboom, add in your content, and start growing your traffic and backlinks within a few minutes. It's really that simple. Go ahead and give Traffic Kaboom a try for the next 60 days. Dive into the training modules, syndicate some of your content, and get some traffic. Give it a go for an entire 8 weeks and really put it to the test. See what happens. I know you'll be impressed, but if you change your mind about Traffic Kaboom for any reason at all, you'll get every penny back. Plus, don't forget, you get to keep all the backlinks and traffic that Traffic Kaboom generates for you. We can't stop that traffic. We can't put the pause button on it. We can't take it back. Once it's happening and working for you, those backlinks and traffic will continue to work for you forever. We can't stop it. But you got to hurry. There's only 500 spots available. Why only 500? Well, listen, I know this may sound like some clever marketing trick or some kind of a scarcity tactic, but I can assure you it is not. The real reason why there's a cap of 500 people is that we need to maintain a delicate balance between the content and the sites in our distribution network. Sure, we could sign up 3,000 new members today. The demand is there. People need this service, and more importantly, it works and delivers results, but we will not do it. This content and site balance I talked about has been a big part of our success in the search engines to date. So why would we risk screwing things up just to make a few extra bucks? I mean, it wouldn't make sense, right? And plus, we'd aggravate every single person that's using Traffic Kaboom to date, and that's not our intention. If nothing more, we want to get better results and keep our members happy so that we're delivering on our promises. And that's why, if you want in, you need to hurry and snap up your spot right this minute. I can't guarantee you this video will be up for much longer. It could be pulled down today. It could be pulled down in 3 days from now. All I know is that it will get pulled down once we reach that 500 new member cap that I talked about earlier. Okay, it's decision time. You can go back to the grind of manually trying to generate traffic or continue to pay through the nose buying traffic, or join Traffic Kaboom. Tap into the syndication powerhouse and leverage thousands of other sites to boost your traffic almost immediately and watch your sites quickly rise in the search engines. I've already explained to you that Traffic Kaboom is different. It's not like some of the other stuff you've seen before advertised over the past few months. I've shown you some proof from satisfied members and the results they got. Now it's your turn to join Traffic Kaboom and be our next success story. Go ahead and scroll down and click on the orange Add to Cart button right now before all 500 spots are gone. Again, I can't guarantee this video will be up for much longer. Go ahead and get inside Traffic Kaboom, grab your spot while it's still available. Let's go ahead and start driving some highly targeted traffic to all your websites using the power tools available to you within Traffic Kaboom. Go ahead, click on the orange Add to Cart button right now, and let's get started driving some traffic to your websites.